Happy New Year. Happy 2022. I got a few minutes for y'all because I don't know if Jermaine's going to come down and interrupt my broadcast because he usually does, but that's okay. But superstitions and New Year's resolutions, yes or no? Do you believe in New Year's resolutions, any superstitions? Because I'm going to come on here and I just want to share with you guys my thoughts on this. So, superstitions and resolutions. Some of the superstitions that my family used to talk about was when you come in, say hello, so I know that you're there, and that is streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Because I'm new to all this technology, but I'm getting so much better at it. So, good morning, Tequila. Hey. So, superstitions that I've heard: you got to wash all the clothes in your house, you got to clean your house, you got to cook black eyed peas. The first person to visit your house is going to set the tone for your new year, right? So let me just say this about superstitions and resolutions. Superstitions and resolutions don't work. Do you understand that? Superstitions and New Year's resolutions don't work. What you need to do is you need to understand that it's your mindset, right? It's your action steps. Hey, Revio, is that how you pronounce it? Hey, thank you for tuning in. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Who's that? Hey, Nicole. So it's your mindset. I'm gonna just go down my list and then I'm gonna break it down for y'all really quickly before my child comes down here, because it's New Year's Day and we just chilling. And let me just tell you about my New Year's Eve last night. I was by myself, not by myself. I had my boys here. I got Bryce and Jermaine here, but normally I would feel some kind of way about that, right? And I don't know about the rest of y'all. I would feel some kind of way about, nobody's here. But of course, we know there's a surge in COVID. So for me in my house, nobody in, nobody out. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I saw people out. I'm like, yo, y'all really be rolling the dice out here. I'm nervous. Yesterday, I went to the supermarket. I went to Walmart and I went to the supermarket because we ain't had nothing. Let me tell y'all how strategic I've been trying to be because we ain't had nothing, right? I went to the supermarket. Hey, Miss Shanice, because I hadn't been to the supermarket since December 22nd. So I got two grown boys that drink juice and eat me at house at home. But anyway, I went to the supermarket. So I'm looking at people and I'm like, they out in these streets. But normally, probably before I did work on myself in my life, I was okay being at home on New Year's Eve by myself. I was like, oh, because they tell us so many superstitions like, oh, if you by yourself on New Year's Eve, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Be with the people who you want in your life on New Year's Eve. Stop it. The people who are going to be in my life, going to be in my life, regardless if they was in my house on New Year's Eve or not. Your luck is not going to be bad if you didn't cook black eyed peas. Your luck is not going to be bad if you didn't clean your house. First of all, let me say this about the cleaning the house part of this. Your house should be clean all the time, right? Your house should be clean. But these superstitions that people really, really bank on, cooking black eyed peas, washing all the clothes in the house, making sure they fold and making sure they put away. Let me tell you why you're not successful, right? Let me break this down to you like it's probably been broken down to you before, but you're not listening. You make resolutions and then 30 days in, you break them because there's no commitment, right? Because you don't have an anchor or why. Why am I doing this? Because I'm making a New Year's resolution? Or how am I going to stay focused on this? So let me tell you, the reason why you are not successful or your plans don't go the way that they should have because you're not disciplined. It don't have nothing to do with a superstition. It don't have nothing to do with a New Year's resolution. It has to do with your mindset, right? It has to do with taking action. It has to do with joining a mastermind. It has to do with the circle of people around you. It has to do with the fact that you need help, so you need to be collaborating with somebody. It has to do with the fact that you don't know how to set boundaries and say no. It has to do with the fact that you don't believe in yourself. Let's just stop right there. Let me tell y'all something. 2021 owes me nothing. I had a good 2021. Things did happen in good, bad, indifferent, ugly stuff I didn't have control over did happen in my life, but that's just life. But I had a good 2021 because I moved. I did things. I grew. I got certified as a business and leadership coach, right? I was part of a major coaching team. I coached at a Fortune 5, I think it's a Fortune 500 company, but it's a major brand that I coached leadership development. I was one of the head coaches. Like, I mean, this and for me, let me say this. I'm never a person to brag. And I always, and I'm speaking to somebody today. I'm speaking to all of y'all today. I always kind of sort of downplay myself. Like, I had to really sit last night and this morning while I was by myself and say, yo, you started a network. I started the New You Nation network in November. It's gonna be it is, and this is how we speak it in 2022. I have a global network, the New You Nation network, and our first show, the Woman to Woman show, launched in November, and it's a Emmy nominated. I'm speaking these things. It's an Emmy nominated talk show with 6 other co-hosts. I'm speaking these things because this is what I'm doing. You know why this is going to come to fruition? Not because of a superstition, not because of a New Year's resolution. It's because I am going to strategically do the work. I am going to be disciplined, right? I am going to be consistent. I am not going to just pray, because prayer without works is dead. Do we all know this? Yes, prayer is, you better pray. You better pray, but you better pray for the works that you are doing. God, bless my hands on the work that I'm doing. I commit my work to you, Lord. I commit my work to you. I'm not going to sit here on this chair and say, God, please let me hit the lottery. But Lord, if it's in your will, if it is in your will, Jesus, for me to hit the lottery, thank you, Jesus. Amen. Hallelujah. But Lord, I commit my works to you. Bless them while I work, while I put my foot to the plow. I'm not just out here praying for a miracle, and God does miracles too. But you need to don't just sit in your house if your bills are not paid and be, God, I need some help. No, God has instilled ideas in you. God has put people around you to bless you with a job or a opportunity. Not, God, please help me. Let somebody come and give me some money. Let me put up a GoFundMe page. And yes, sometimes we do get into dire straits and things happen and people have fires and lose everything. People unexpectedly lose loved ones. But right now is a time for preparation. God bless the work that I am doing right now. Pray, have faith, believe in yourself, but daggone it, do something. You got to have boundaries, saying no, believing in yourself. Get you a coach. And I'm not just saying this because I'm a coach, because you don't even got to get me. I would love to be your coach, but you don't even have to use, you don't even got it. Yep, Ebonics all day on New Year's Day. You don't even got to use me as your coach. But get you somebody in your life for guidance and who can see blind spot. This is what coaches do, right? They help you to guide you, navigate you through the waters of your life. Life coaches, business coaches help you navigate through the waters of your business. Spiritual coaches help you navigate through the waters of your spirituality. And they give you real accountability. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know, you can't move past something if you have a blind spot. So sometimes you need to bring somebody in. Let go of people, places, and things that bring no value. I'm trying to tell y'all, New Year's resolutions and superstitions ain't your problem. These are things that are holding you back, right? New Year, let go of people, places, and things that have no value. Daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. When you see something, say something. When it no longer brings you value, do something. Let it go. Let them go. Let the job go. Let it go. It's no longer growing you. If you're in the same place as last year or had minimal success, and these are my notes from my prayers with God for myself, so I'm just sharing them with you. If you are in the same place as last year or you had minimal success, you really didn't get really nothing done. What needs to change? What needs to change? It's either you, them, or the environment. Come on, somebody. Jesus then poured into me because I expanded this year, but bigger now. So I have to think about my year, right? In the areas where I did not have significant growth, because there was some areas, and look at that too. Look at your finances, your relationships. There were some areas where I did not have significant growth, right? And I look at that and I say to myself, it's either me, them, or the environment that I'm in. Something has to change because nothing changes if nothing changes. Either the people you're around are not encouraging, motivating, inspiring, or growing, or your mindset, it's you, or your mindset is not right. You don't believe in yourself. You think you want help, you want somebody to hire you, you want somebody to give you an opportunity. You don't even believe in yourself. You don't even believe you could do the job. Let me tell y'all, my coach gave me a amazing opportunity this year. Amazing, 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 amazing. And when she called me for the opportunity, when Butterfly called me for the opportunity, who is her right hand, that right hand. When she called for opportunity, I sat with it and I said, "Oh," Butterfly texted me, said, "We got opportunity for you. Let me know." Blah blah. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, "I can't do this." Like I'm telling myself this. I'm telling me. I'm telling me I can't do. What if I can't do this? I don't like. Wait a minute. It was my mindset. It was my own belief system and me that almost stopped me from getting one of the biggest opportunities in my career. Cause I almost said no. I was like, wait a minute, business leadership, life, relation, business. Wait a minute, what is you doing? Like, wait. But I had to change my own belief system in my own self to say you are equipped and you know this what you do. You are a certified coach. What are you talking about? I had to sit my own self down on the couch and say, if you don't accept this we be complaining. Nobody don't give me an opportunity. People don't open doors for me. This happened, that happened. When an opportunity come, you talk yourself out of it. So it's either you, them, or your belief system. I just want to just come on here and encourage you that 2021 owes me nothing. I'm still here. I'm still here. Woo! 2020 stretched me, taught me, but it couldn't break me. I'm here. I woke up this morning. I'm still here for a purpose and a reason. I want you to look at yourself and I want you to count all the things that you have done, big or small. I don't care if it's the tiniest thing. I don't care if you walked away from a toxic relationship. I don't care if you changed your mindset on something and said, I don't care if you told somebody no for the first time. That's big. I had to sit down and look at myself and say, what have you done this year? Because again, in my mind, I'm like, you ain't this, that, whatever, like wait, I had to check myself. I had to tell myself, you started a global network, you launched a talk show, you have a thriving coaching business, right? No, none of us is where we want to be exactly, but you made some major steps. You are you award-winning producer. I had to look back at my accolades, right? I was an executive producer on a movie called The Tombs many years ago that my mentor, Deidre Tate, gave me the opportunity to be an executive producer. I have a movie out. Like, what? I had to look back because so many pictures were coming in my time frame. I did the music business. Like, I had artists that was on radio. What? You had artist that was on radio. I looked at some pictures that were in my timeline on Facebook because I was kind of sort of trying to clean my Facebook up. I was doing some major stuff and I treated myself like a minor, which stopped me in my own tracks, paralyzed me, and I did not make it where I wanted to make it in the music business. But guess what? In 2022, I'll be dipped in doodle if I don't make those things come true. I have about 200 videotapes of my journey through the music business. When y'all see the documentary, you're gonna know what I'm talking about because I'm going to I'm sorry, because we talking these things like they are now. This is how you win. I have an award-winning documentary on my journey through the music business that led me here. Because I'm important. It's important that you know my story. I'm doing this. I coached for a major brand this year. Like, I'm talking about major, major. Like I'm talking about major with diversity and inclusion. Like, what, girl? What? What is you? God ain't nothing but thank you, God, for the open door. I'm getting out of God's way this year. And I hope that you will too. I'm getting out of God's way and out of my own head because I'm a bad chick. I'm a bad chick and I don't have to wait on nobody. All y'all, I was about to say somebody, all y'all need to hear this. Oh, everybody need to hear this. Not just somebody, I don't know who need to hear this. All you, everybody that's listening to me right now, as the pastor would say, everybody under the sound of my voice, you need to hear this. You a bad chick, you a bad dude, and you ain't got to wait on nobody. New You Nation Network gonna be the top network this year. I said it. New You Nation Network gonna be the top network this year. Content that nurtures you for the 40 and over crowd. Come learn, grow, live, and be with us. The New You Nation Network. I need my Emmy. Yup, gonna get it. Yup, top show this, top show that. And anybody that attaches to me, not attaches, anybody that connects with me, right? Anybody that collaborates with me, anybody that grows with me, anybody that goes with me, you're gonna be successful. Because I'm gonna be successful in every area that I put my hand on. But this is my question for you, because this is what I have to do right now. I'm going to focus on my network. What are you focusing on this year? What is your main focus? What is that thing? I am going to be a millionaire this year. If you want to join me, Journey to a Millionaire, go to anewyouNation.com and join my membership site. anewyouNation.com. If you're serious about your life, and join my membership site, anewyouNation.com. We done already launched our talk show, right? We about to do our conference, Testimony 2. So anybody that is connected to me, we gonna win in 2022. Because you know why? It's my time. And it's your time. And the real truth is, it ain't about superstitions and it ain't about New Year's resolutions. It's about the fact of the matter that ain't nobody stopping you but you. Yep, I'm gonna talk my talk. I'm gonna be loud. I'm gonna dance. I did the dance everyday challenge in December because I was challenging some of my clients who are introverts, and they did it. And we danced about 15 days in December. The last 15 days of December, we danced every day. And they posted the video. Some of them sent it to me because, they're not there yet. But I was committed to dancing every day and posting that video every day to discipline myself to say, as something as simple as this, you're going to do this every day. And I did it. And I got new followers. And I got people who said I was inspired and motivated and committed by you, Trey. And this is what I'm challenging you to do. Make a commitment to yourself. And it ain't about 2022. I decided this before 2022, that my life was just going to be better, that I was going to win every season. Decide for yourself today. Don't make it about the year. Make it about your life. Make it about your legacy. Make it about your growth. Make it about your happiness. Because when you're doing well, you're happy. And make a decision to be happy. Just make a decision to say, today, from this day forward, I'm going to be happy. I'm deciding that I'm going to be happy. I'm deciding that I'm going to win. I'm deciding that I'm going to have a global network. I'm deciding that I'm going to have an Emmy award-winning show. I'm deciding that I'm going to have a best-selling autism book this year. I'm deciding that. And it's only a matter of time that it happens, of how disciplined I am and how fast I want it to happen. I can have a book out in 6 months or less if I sit down and focus on that. Just that. Some of us, we all over the place. I'm focusing on my network. I'm doing my research. I'm reaching out to people who have streaming networks. I'm reaching out to my insiders who I know that are doing things. I'm asking questions. I'm moving forward. I'm moving. Again, let me go over the list to tell you. Superstitions and resolutions don't get you anywhere, don't get you nowhere. I don't care if you washed all the clothes in the world, cooked all the black eyed peas with some smoked turkey. I don't care if you cleaned your house from the rooter to the tutor. I don't care who the first person is that walks through your door. Superstitions and resolutions don't get you nowhere. This is what's going to get you from where you are to where you want to go. Your mindset. I'm not even going to say planning, because I know so many people, and this is probably you, so I'm going to step on your little toes right now, crunch them, crush them, and hurt your feelings. I know so many people who are the best planners in the world, got 62,000 planners in their house, on their table, in their purse, doing this, doing that, and planning themselves to death. We're going to take planning off the table. We're going to take action. One thing that you needed to do last year, or that you've been needed to do 5 years ago, put it into action. I don't care. Dance. Do something. Don't plan another thing. Don't add another thing to your list of things to do until you do what you were supposed to do already. Planning is killing you. Setting goals is killing you because you ain't doing nothing. You didn't set goals, you didn't had a plan, and you just didn't move. Take action on one thing. Write a blog instead of a book. Just do something. Start walking instead of joining the gym. Just do something. My goal is to lose 100 pounds. My plan is to do it like this. And I'm sitting on the couch watching Love and Hip Hop. And I'm sitting on the couch watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta. No goal, no plan. And I'm not saying this for everybody, so don't quote me. But if you didn't goal and plan yourself to death, get up, and if you want to lose weight, get up right now, run up and down your stairs. Go take a walk. Take every bit of sugar out of your closet. Take them butterscotch crimpets, them crunchy cheese doodles, that butter, that bread. Take it out your house. No plan, no. We already know the goal. The goal been to lose 100 pounds for the last 5 years. Change the action. Take all that stuff out of your house. Don't drink no more liquor. It's bloating your gut. You want to be healthy? Is that the goal? Is that the plan? Is I'm gonna do? Just take the liquor out your house. Take the salt out. I just know people who they didn't goal and planned themselves to death. Ain't did nothing. I wanted a network. You know what I did? I started a network on YouTube. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build this plane as I fly it. As I go along, there will be some steps that I need to take, that I need to follow through prayer. There will be some steps that I need to take through the actions that I'm taking, which is the research that I'm doing. Because I have a goal and a plan written down in a notebook. But what am I really doing? I'm researching to say, this is how much money you need to stream. This is how much money you have. This is what you could do right now. You can start a YouTube channel. You could go on every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Woman to Woman Show with your beauty flies. And as you go along, you can figure out how to get the sponsors because you're doing the research. So start doing the action as you move. That goal and that plan ain't helping you because we all don't think alike. Write down everything that you want to do. But figure out what works for you. And what works for me is action. Now, I have to bring people on board to goal and plan and to hold me accountable. But I have to live in my greatness. One of my strengths is I'm an activator. I took a strengths test with my girl, Monetta. If you want to know about it, please let me know. But one of my strengths is I'm an activator. So I cannot lean on something that is not my strength because it'll hold me back, if this makes sense. I can't lean on being a goal and a plan and an organizer because those are not my strengths. So when I focus on them, they're weakening me. So focus on your strength, Trey. You're an activator. You do stuff. Keep moving. Bring people along the journey. Invite people along the journey, and then y'all work together. And they work in their strength. You work in your strength, and we will get someplace together. It ain't the superstitions. It ain't the New Year's resolution. It's that you're not taking action. Mindset, action. Faith without works is dead. Join a mastermind. The New You Nation membership site, anewyouNation.com, if you want to check it out. I thought it was going to be something different. But again, I'm an activator, so I do when I go as God tells me to. So it's a small, intimate group, but you're more than welcome to come. You know why it's small and intimate? Because it's a mastermind. We're really doing stuff. So if it was a whole bunch of people in there and I was focused on the numbers, we wouldn't be doing anything because I would be too focused on the wrong thing. But we're a mastermind group. And we're all doing different things, but we're collectively doing things together. The Woman to Woman show, the Testimony Conference. We have branched out on other things on our own, but we are building a TV network together. Your circle matters. Who's in your circle? Because everybody in your circle ain't in your corner. You got people in your circle that don't want to see you win. You got people around you that don't even like you. They just know that you're going somewhere. But until you let them go, you're holding up your blessing. God's going to continue to bless you, but he'll bless you in little spurts because he's trying to say this person does not need to be blessed through you because they're using you. They're just hanging out. They don't even like it. They talk about you behind your back. Your circle. Figure out who's in your corner and who's in your circle. Right? The boxing ring, the boxing match, who's in your corner? The person that's, getting the blood out of your nose, the person that's giving you your water, the person that's saying, no, this is what you got to do. I see you dipping left and he keep hitting you. You got to go right. You got to do this. I'm watching you. I got your back. I'm telling you where your blind spot is. You getting ready to go off the cliff. Now, the people in your circle, they just enjoying a champagne toast when you win. They just enjoying a ride. They just hoping that some people in your circle, they don't like you. They want to see you win only because they want to take from you. Who's in your circle and who's in your corner? Collaboration. None of us can do it alone. Not near one of us. I'm not going to be much longer. I just want y'all to get this. Not near one of us could do it alone. My beauty flies, the girls that are in the New You Nation with me, all of them have strengths. And I lean on them for that. All of them have strengths. Stuff that I just don't do. I just don't like to do. Not that I can't do it, but what they can do in 5 minutes, Theo could type up a document in 2 minutes that would take me 2 hours. Why wouldn't I say, Theo, we in a mastermind together. We collaborating. Can you type this document up for me? How do I do this? Collaboration. Find you some people to collaborate with that their strengths are not your strengths and their weaknesses are not. Together, we can go faster, further faster. We could just do it. As my coach would say, one of my other coaches, Dr. David Burris, we could go further faster in the name of Jesus. I got some coach. See, my corner is tight. I got some coaches, Dr. DC Marshall, Lucinda Cross, Dr. David Burris. These are people who are in my ear on a regular basis. And you could tell a tree by its fruit. If you don't know who you should be working with, they said it's an African proverb, but it's biblical too. You could tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. So see what they got going on. See how fast they're going, where they're going, and what they're doing. Collaborations. Setting boundaries is important for everybody here. Set boundaries. No, you can't do this. This is where I draw the line in the sand. That you got to set boundaries, because if you don't set boundaries, you'll always get off course. Say no. Say no to the bright and shiny objects. Opportunities are going to keep coming your way. Every single day, ideas are going to come. People are going to ask you to do something. People are going to ask you to join their team. You don't have the capacity or the bandwidth when you are focused on starting a TV network. You know your limitations. You know the capacity. You know how. But my plate is full. So some wonderful, great things are probably going to come my way. but I'm gonna have to say no so I could be great at the things that are on my plate. Don't take on so much because you're not gonna get anywhere. It's just gonna weigh you down. I have some wonderful contracts, I have some wonderful clients, and I have some wonderful things that I am building right now, but I know that every column is filled. So I have to say no to some of the good stuff too. Oh, y'all can't hear me on Instagram? All right, go over to Facebook. Go to, oh, hold on. Again, say no. Some of y'all are overwhelmed, under pressure, and stressed out because you keep saying yes to stuff. I don't care if it's NBC. I don't care if it's the biggest artist that you ever wanted to work with. Something's going to fall short of the mark. Hey, Michelle in California, something's going to fall short of the mark if you don't learn when to say no. And a lot of times people say, when you hear people say, oh, you got to learn how to say no. You thinking about personal, you think about relationship. I'm talking about business. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about advancement. I'm talking about expanding. I'm talking about growth. Too much is too heavy. You understand? Too much is too heavy. Sometimes you're going to have to say no. If it's for you, the opportunity is going to come back around. If the person offers it to you, just say to them, right now, my plate is full. This is not a good time. But if this opportunity or idea ever comes up again, I will be more than happy to be a part of it. Please keep me on in your Rolodex. Please keep me in your phone. Please keep me at top of mind. I will let you know when I finish this project and I have the bandwidth or the space to work with you. It doesn't have to be a no and a cutoff. I wouldn't even be serving you properly if I took on your project while I got all of this stuff going on. I can't give you what you deserve from me. And that's not how I operate anymore. All money ain't good money. Like with my clients, I have people that have come and I've done a 15-minute consultation and I knew they needed therapy. Could I have taken their money? Absolutely. Could I have coached them? Absolutely. Would it have helped them? No, probably not. It may have in some areas, but the root of the problem was much deeper than trying to get them from where they are to where they were trying to go. They needed therapy, they needed a psychiatrist, a psychologist, maybe even to be medicated. All money ain't good money. Sometimes you got to say no to the check. As my coach would say, sometimes you got to step over the $100 bill to get to the $1,000,000 deal. Sometimes you got to see the $100 and say, oh no, there's a million out there for me. If I take this 100, it's going to slow me down. If I take this job for $25 an hour, it's going to distract me from my calling that I'm on right now because I'm nervous and I don't try. Again, believing in yourself. Oh, I better take this job because money getting low. No, you better work that hustle. You understand? You better do what you need to do. Don't go back into that comfort zone. There is no greatness in the comfort zone. I wasn't even planning on being on here this long, but let me just keep myself going and get to the bottom of it. There's no greatness in the comfort zone. Okay, step over the $100 bill to get to the $1,000,000 deal. That $100 ain't gonna buy you much. Sometimes you gotta step over the $100 bill to get to the $1,000,000 deal. I know it's hard because that 100 look good, but that 100 ain't gonna carry you far. Y'all got that? I hope this was helpful to somebody. Saying no. Saying no to the $100 bill. Nope. Saying no to the person that's offering you a position and it's not for you, but you see the money. It's not even really that good money, but it's some money. Saying no and trusting and believing in yourself. That's the next one, believing in yourself. I had to get rid of the self-doubt about Trey. You're not good enough. You're not educated enough. You don't have a degree. They're not going to listen to you. Who do you think you are? I am smart, educated, well-rounded, and I know what I'm doing in my areas of expertise. I don't know everything, but I know some things. And if I don't believe that for myself, then we're good. People offer me opportunities. My coach offered me an opportunity because she believed in me, and I almost didn't believe in myself. Oh my goodness. Talking to me good, good girlfriend. Oh, I'm so glad, Michelle. Come on, honey. My coach offered me this position because she knew I was qualified for it. She bad. My coach don't play. My coach, she don't play. She ain't bringing nobody on the team. She ain't asking you if she don't think you qualified. So how am I tell myself? You better believe in yourself, Trey. What is you talking about? You got this. You in the room for a reason. You ain't in the room because D like you. That ain't gonna expand her business. That ain't gonna make her clients re-sign nothing because she like you. No, she invited you because you qualified. Now, if you don't believe that, you should walk away because you would be doing her a disservice. But you know you qualified. And that's for somebody right now. They invited you on the team. They offered you the opportunity because you qualified. Not because you cute. Not because you their friend. Not because you do cute videos. Because you qualified. Believe in yourself. Get you a coach. I'm coached. I am coached. I have several coaches. And you can look all of them up. David Burris, this is the name of a few, Lucinda Cross, and Dr. DC Marshall. Y'all can look them up. Make sure you look them up. Make sure you look them up. Because they qualify, bona fide, verified, certified, at all the fides. You are going to become who you hang around. You're going to become who pours into you. You're going to be influenced by the things that you listen to, the things that you see, and the people who are around you. So be very careful. People, I'm not easily influenced. If you're around something enough, it's going to influence you. You can say what you want to say. But if you're around something enough, it's going to influence you. If you're around somebody enough, they're going to influence you. You ever been around a person so long that y'all start saying the same thing? And you look at each other like, oh my God. Because you was influenced. It was their favorite saying. Now it's your favorite saying. Girl, bye. You heard it so much you was influenced by it. You didn't realize it. One day you just woke up and looked at your friend and said, girl, bye. And kept on moving and kept saying it. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. But you ain't influenced. You thought you wasn't influenced. The things that you're hearing, reading, and taking in are influencing you. They're influencing your vocabulary. They're influencing your mindset, your thought process. Think about the people you be around. And I'm just talking about in general, your friends and your family. Think about some of the people, the one of your best friend. Think about your best friend. And think about some of her little sayings. And I guarantee you've been saying them. You didn't even realize it. You might even be moving like her or dancing like her, or some of her mannerisms have become yours. We like children in this world. We just don't realize it. Let go of people, places, and things that bring no value. And I'm going to go after this. Let go of people, places, and things that bring no value. Daily, weekly, monthly, and annually. On a daily basis. If you notice that something is not bringing you value, let it go that day. Don't wait till the new year. Oh, I'm going to let these people go on the new year. Let them go now. Oh, I'm going to let this job go on. Let it go now. And I'm not saying leave your job until you got some plan or something to back you up. If you ain't got no money, don't leave your job. But understand, if you see something, let it go daily, weekly, monthly, annually. If somebody doing something to you, let them go. If the house is too small, it's time to plan to get a big one. And I don't mean plan and say, oh, I'm gonna get a big house and that. I mean, start taking some action, get your credit together. If you can't afford a credit doctor or whatever, go start with Tiffany the Budgetista's group. They have mad information in there. It's free. Go get her book. I think it's about $24. You can afford that. If you can't afford the $1,500 credit repair or $2,400, however much it costs, you can afford to fix your credit on your own if you really want to fix your credit and your house is too small and you want to buy a house. Change your mindset. That's on the list. If you are in the same place as last year or have minimal success, something needs to change. It's either you, your mindset, The people around you who are influencing you or your environment is not conducive to your growth. You figure that out real quick and do something about it. If it's them, let them go. If it's you, go get some help. Get your skills up. Learn a skill. Get a certificate. Go get a degree. If it's your job, they won't promote you because you don't have a degree, and they will pay for you to get one. Shame on you, because I hear that story all the time with some of my clients. Then you need to go get your. It's not fair. Life ain't fair. Life ain't fair. You ain't gotta be there forever. You ain't gotta be there forever. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? And again, if you want to work with me and you think you can't afford it, there's several ways to work with me. One-on-one coaching, my membership site, New You Nation, anewyouNation.com, anewyouNation.com. Or if you're having relationship issues, you can join my program, The Recovery Room. Because a lot of us haven't dealt with matters of the heart, and that's stalled. That's a whole nother live. I'll talk about that later. But you can go to my website and find out all the ways to work with me. And you can afford one if you really want to get out of your own way and out of God's way. He's sending resources. You should take them. That's what I'm doing this year. I'm moving out of God's way. Everything he sent my way. He say, do it, I'm doing it. He say yes, I'm saying yes. I'm moving out of God's way and getting out of my own head. Yes, you are qualified. Yes, you are bona fide. Yes, you are verified. Yes, you are certified. Yes, you are good enough, Trey. Yes, you are. Yes. And if you don't want to say no, yes to you, say yes to God. Because he's running everything. And that's the last thing I'm going to say, then I'm going to go. For every person who walked out of my life, thank you. For every door that closed, thank you. For every opportunity that was given to me, thank you. For every person who respected, honored, and covered me, thank you. For every problem or situation that came my way, thank you. And for every blessing that came my way, thank you. 2021 owes me nothing. I'm still here. 2021, you hurt me. You stretched me. You taught me, but you couldn't break me. So ready, set, here we glow. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. I got to go. If you want to check me out, go to my website, www.treykearney.com, www.treykearney.com. I'm excited about my life. I hope you are too. I decided to be happy. I decided to win. And I hope you decide that for yourself too. I love you. Peace and blessings. Remember what I tell you at the end of all my broadcasts. You deserve the best. Yes, I'm talking to you. You deserve the best. Now go get it. Peace and blessings. And remember Psalm 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. If this helped you and you would like to take a deeper dive, send me an email, trey@treykearney.com, and schedule a 15-minute consultation with me. Just a 15-minute talk to see if I can help you or if we're a match, because sometimes we're not, but it's free. Start the new year off right and grab onto the resource, okay? I love y'all. Gotta go. Peace.